Welcome to Friday, June 10th, 2022, your day with a podcast brought to you by Cowboy State Daily. Cowboy State Daily has more original news content than any other news organization in the state. Cowboy State Daily. Sign up for their daily newsletter and check them out on their Facebook page. Hot weather ahead. Air coming out of the deserts is headed our way. Then we've got a pretty big cool down for early next week. Just a few late day thunderstorms this weekend, mainly coming on Sunday. Then the strong cold front arrives Sunday through Tuesday. The cold front will hit the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies first. Sunday night into Monday and Tuesday. It really won't arrive until Tuesday and Wednesday for Colorado and areas further south. But there's a quick rebound in temperatures by late next week. Basically, we see an early summer pattern developing by late next week and next weekend. But we still have this one strong cold front to get through, and it's pretty strong coming in late in the weekend and early next week. But it's going to be all about the heat coming up out of the desert states this weekend, right up out of here and out of here. Here's the low in the Gulf of Alaska swirling around. That's going to end up coming in by Monday and Tuesday and bringing that change in the weather. But in the meantime, it's this pink area right here, this warm area of high pressure. The clockwise flow is going to bring air out of the deserts and push it right into the northern and central Rockies. The real heat that's going to be building over the next few days is going to be right here, but it's going to be impressive heat, going to be grabbing some headlines. But by Tuesday, we see this front coming in. In fact, this map I'm showing you is for Monday afternoon into Monday night and Tuesday morning. Strong cold front will come out of the Gulf of Alaska and through the northern Rockies. And what that's going to do is push the heat wave into the southeast and eastern United States. This heat wave will definitely be gathering some headlines for the desert southwest and the southern plains from Texas to California this weekend and into the central Rockies. But this cold front is quite impressive. So there's going to be a couple of days where temperatures are going to really drop considerably, 20 or 30 degrees or so, as that front moves through. I'm going to step you through the forecasted high temperatures this weekend. These are the highs for Saturday. Notice that the extreme heat does not get up into here. It basically gets up into central Wyoming, the Nebraska-South Dakota border, then stops. It'll be the southern areas. You see all the purple down here is where the extreme heat's going to be. So this is Saturday, this is Sunday, this is Monday. Now notice on Monday, along and south of this line, it's going to be another really hot day. But Monday, going to cool off right a bit across the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies there. By Tuesday afternoon, these are the high temperatures. Look at these high temperatures in northwest Colorado and western Wyoming. These are the forecasted highs. 37 in Yellowstone Park. Yeah, it's going to be that cold. Only 40s and 50s in northern and northwest areas of Montana. This is why we showed you those snow maps earlier this week. The higher elevations right here are going to see some snow up high as we get into Monday and Tuesday. Look at the temperatures relative to the 30-year averages by Tuesday afternoon. So a real stark contrast from the heat this weekend to the cooler weather early next week. Look at these forecasted low temperatures by Wednesday morning. 25 in Jackson, in the upper 20s around Big Piney and Pinedale, 35 in Rock Springs, 34 in Evanston. Look at these temperatures along the Wasatch Front. Look at these temperatures in the high valleys of Colorado, Walden, going below freezing. So we still have one pretty strong cold front to get through. Also, Sunday afternoon is the day where I think thunderstorm chances are the best. Along and east of the divide, these showers and thunderstorms are going to be associated with this low coming into the Pacific Northwest this weekend. Taking a look at the precipitation forecast through Monday afternoon. The northern areas here will be most active with the showers and thunderstorms along that front, and just a little bit of spotty shower and thunderstorm activity in this area here, and that's mainly going to be on Sunday. By late next week, this is by next Friday, we have a strong high pressure ridge in the central plains. Another low comes into the Gulf of Alaska, then the Washington and Oregon coast. The counterclockwise spin around this low and the clockwise spin around the high will draw in some very warm air out of the desert states again. So it's going to really warm up again. By late next week and next weekend, the heat will return. But subtropical moisture that we talked about yesterday that's beginning to build in Mexico, that gets directed late next week and next weekend northward. So we're going to be talking about thunderstorms in this area right here. For you folks west of the divide, late next week and next weekend. Arizona, New Mexico, the western slope of Colorado, Utah, western Wyoming, back towards Las Vegas. We're going to be talking about thunderstorms, and here's why. A lot of subtropical moisture. This is a forecast of what's called precipitable water. And so what it's showing is an elevated level of water vapor coming in late next week and next weekend to areas west of the divide. And that's going to get thunderstorms going in this area here, this area here. Then that moisture will gradually move east towards the early parts of the following week. And that's basically an early summer type pattern getting established. Have yourself a great weekend. Stay cool. Then